Hello, everyone. Hello. I pray you guys are having a good Saturday. It is really nice outside. It's kind of crispy a little bit with the air, but hey, I'm not complaining. So I hope you guys are up and ready this morning. I sent out the post for everyone to let you know what you would need for the dinner. Hey guys, for everyone to let you know what you would need for the Easter dinner. That's if you're cooking ham. If not, use whatever type of meat you want to use. But I just wanted to show you how to prepare the ham. Because it's going to take a couple of hours, few hours for it to actually cook. And it's very easy for us to ham. But first we're going to start off with our cabbage. Good to see you guys. Thank you for chiming in. All right, we're going to cook our Easter dinner today. We're going to get it done. And that way you guys either can cook along or y'all can cook this tomorrow. Whatever you want to put with your Easter dinner, whatever type of meat you want to use. I'm just sharing what we're going to do, okay? I'm also going to do some biscuits, some butter biscuits, but I won't be doing that here live. I already have that down, so I'll send that out to you guys. I think I did that a while back, and so I'll send that video out as well. Okay, so we're going to get started on our ingredients. So what you're going to need to do is go in your pantry and get those ingredients that I sent out on yesterday. Okay, let me see. We have our picnic ham, we have our cabbage, let me see what else, and our little spices, whatever you want to put with your seasoning, whatever you want to put with it. Okay, so we have that, and we have our potatoes because we're going to make potato salad. Okay, so that is it, and we're going to do our cake. So you know ingredients, what you need for your cake. You need your eggs, you need your milk, well, your buttermilk. That's what I use, buttermilk. You need your sugar. You also need your flavoring and your coconut. So that's what we're cooking. It's a coconut cake. Okay. All right, so let's get started on our cabbage. The only thing you're going to need to do for your cabbage is just cut it up fine. I don't know how many people you're going to be having, so I've already done one head of cabbage. I've cut it up real fine, not too fine, just a couple of cuts, and I'm going to put it in my water. We have it boiling already, so you're going to need a big old pot of water to boil and put your cabbage in. Okay. All right, thank you, honey, for sharing. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put our cabbage in. This is our first head of cabbage. And I'm going to do this head of cabbage to show you guys how to cut it and what you don't want in your cabbage when you're cutting it, okay? That's just in case. You know, I had a few people ask me, how do you cook or prepare a cabbage? It's very easy, and it's really up to your taste, as I always say. Whatever you're familiar with. Some people put a little sugar in their cabbage. I don't. I just don't. And I think that it is because so that they can bring the flavor out. All right. So here we go. So we have our head of cabbage. And this part on the end, you do not want this part, obviously. Okay. So we're going to cut that off. And then when you first get your cabbage, you're going to have the top part, the top layer part. You want to take that off. I've already taken my top layer part, but you're going to take it off. It's going to come off like that, no problem. Take it off, throw it away, because it's old, it's dirty, it's been touched and handled so much, so you don't want that up there. Okay. All right, so we're going to get ready to cut the end of this right here off, and you're going to need a pretty good knife to do that. So we have that cut off, and all we're going to do is set that down like that, and then we're going to start just cutting, slicing it up like you're slicing ham. Okay, see how we're slicing that up? Just slicing it just like you're slicing ham. Go straight through it. And some of them on the ends, you're still going to need to go ahead and cut that other part off, because we probably didn't get down as deep as we wanted to. So I'm gonna do that. We're slicing this just like you're slicing a big old ham. Okay, we're gonna cut some of these other ends off as well that we don't want. Those are those hard parts that are kind of rough and hard to, you know, cook. So we're taking this here and we're gonna go back and slice it. So that's the only kind of slicing you need to do, is probably twice, and that's it, because you don't want to make the cabbage too small. Okay, so we're gonna take the cabbage, put the rest of this in the pot as well. So this is 2 head of cabbage. This is the part I'm saying you don't want. It's hard, a little too hard to be trying to cook, or even someone to be trying to eat. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and cut this one this way. Put that on top so it can be cut too. There we go. So all these hard parts that you see that comes out in the middle, go ahead and just take them out. I just take them out because I don't want that hard stuff. So I'm going to put the rest of them in there, and we have a few more to cut up. And then the other ones, you're just going to throw it away. However way you dispose of your stuff, throw it away. So here we go. And guys, this is not going to take long at all either. So we're cooking our cabbage. And our cabbage normally probably is going to take us about, let's get that hard part out. It's probably going to take about, I'll say an hour, maybe hour and a half for it to cook. Depends on your oven, your stove as well. So I had already put in my oil with my cabbage. So I know a lot of people are probably out today trying to get their stuff for Easter, so that they can have their stuff ready to cook and go. So I knew it was going to be a little busy today, so I went ahead and prepared and had all my stuff done. All right, guys, so yes, we have our cabbage in here, and so we're going to add our salt and pepper. And I put a little bit of vinegar, and also I put, hey Nanette, I also put my crushed peppers right here in there. So we're going to get this in here, get them all in that water real good. Add a little salt and pepper, and you have to keep doing this to your taste, okay? Just keep doing it to your taste. That's after they get cooked down and everything like that. You pull one out, see how it tastes. If it's salty enough, if it's not, if it has enough vinegar in it, if, you know, however you want it. But this is just the basic of getting you started on your cabbage. Okay, so we started on this so that they can go ahead and get cooked down. And, you know, we put the vinegar in for the taste as well, but also for the smell. Now, if you haven't cooked cabbage before, let me tell you this. One thing I did learn from my grandmother is that when you're cooking cabbage or something leafy like this here, excuse me guys, I had to do that. Bra strap falling down. But anyway, you need to put vinegar in your cabbage to keep the smell down in the house, because it'll start smelling like poop, you know, or something like somebody farted, you know. So cabbage is good, it's good, but it just has a smell to it when you're cooking it. So this is to help you out. Put your vinegar in. I know some of you might not like vinegar in it, but that is what it's for as well, to help to keep that smell down. Okay, so we're going to put a little bit of this in, and I'm putting some apple cider vinegar in, and that's to help with that smell and the taste as well. It's not going to make it taste too bad. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my crushed peppers in, and we're going to be finished with these cabbage and let them go ahead and get the cooking real good. And I'm going to move on and show you guys how to prepare that ham. Now, I like my stuff a little spicy, so, you know, put as much as you want or as less as you want. Okay? So that's what we did for the cabbage. Let's recap. Okay? All we did was cut our cabbage up. We took off the hard parts that we know we didn't want to eat, that we cannot cook. Took that off. We have our cabbage boiling in some water with a little bit of oil, salt and pepper, and some vinegar to cut the smell, okay? And crushed peppers if you like. And so you have to keep doing this, like I said, to your taste, okay? So we have that going. We're going to put our lid on halfway, well, a little bit on the edge, so that that steam can come out and it won't overflow on the stove. Because trust me, that will happen. Okay, so we're going to get this off the table and move on to our ham. Now, I love picnic ham. There are tons of different types of hams out there. But I love a picnic ham because you know why? That's what I was raised off of, okay? I love the other hams too, but picnic ham is my favorite. I mean, favorite. When I say picnic ham, it's going to look like this. It's like a shoulder picnic ham. Some of them come smoked. Some of them come nothing done to them. But the great thing about a picnic ham is that it makes its own great flavor. I'm telling you guys, you don't have to do, if you don't want to, you really don't have to put nothing on this ham. Just put it in the stove and let it cook. And when it comes out, it's going to be mwah, delicious. Really, guys, you don't have to do really nothing to this. Trust me, I've done it before. But I do like coating it with a little bit of brown sugar, okay? And you can do this if you want. If you don't have to. Because, like I said, it's going to taste good regardless, okay? So, since I have this here, pick this up, put it over here, and I'm going to show you guys what we're going to do with it. Alright, so we have our brown sugar here. All we're going to do is take some out. I might put a little oil up there. But right now, I'm just taking it out, smoothing it over. That's it. And this is light brown sugar. You can use the dark if you like. And I'm just coating it all over. All over. Before I even put any oil or anything on it. I'm just putting the brown sugar all over it. Now, I'm used to my grandmother and my mom putting pineapples on it. Okay? And I think that was just to like make it look good. Hey guys, I thank you for hanging out this morning with me. We already have our cabbage going. And let's see. We're probably going to take that lid off so it won't spill nothing out. But now we're doing our picnic ham. Now if you have any other hams, you really don't have to really cook those that long or anything like that. But a picnic ham, it's probably going to take you about a good 2 hours. Depends on the size of it, may take you 3. You know? So this is what I'm doing. I'm just loving up on my ham, my picnic ham. Because it's going to be awesome. Awesome. Okay? And then I'm going to put a little oil in here. Just so it can get the cooking a little bit. Have a little bit of toasty on it. Alright, so here we go with the oil. Yeah, I think I'm going to just take this off and let it just cook like that up there because I ain't got time for all that water. I just can't stand it when the water gets on my stove and it be doing all that. Don't like it. Anyway, here we go. Get our little oil and put it up here. And so what I'm going to do is let this sit to the side because, of course, guys, we got to cook our coconut cake. And I'm going to let this just marinate real good and sit to the side. And then we're going to move on to our potato salad. And then we're going to do our coconut cake. Okay? So the reason why I'm not putting this in the stove right now is because if I put it in the stove now, it takes about 2 hours for it to cook, 2 or 3 hours. We're cooking our cake. Now, if you put your cake in the oven with something like this that has a strong flavor to it, your cake is going to take on that flavor, that smell in it. So it may still taste a little bit like a coconut cake, but it's going to take on some of that flavor of what you're cooking in the oven, and you don't want that. Okay? So that's why we're putting this to the side. And we're going to start on our potato salads. Okay? Alright, see, that was easy. Told you it was easy. Okay. Here we go. We have our potatoes. Told you needed some Idaho potatoes, and you needed to boil them. So I've already boiled these potatoes. You needed 2 eggs. That's if you want eggs. A lot of people don't like eggs in their potato salad, okay? So we have our 2 eggs and we have our potatoes. All we're gonna do is take our potatoes out right quick. Let's boil. I only used about 5. These 2 I count as 1, so I used 5 because they were little and I wanted to go ahead and get them on out the way. All right. So now, where's there we go, my knife. Okay. What we're gonna do? Just cut them up in chunks. That's it. And when you boil your potatoes, don't boil them too long. We're not making mashed potatoes. We're making potato salad. So they need to have a little bit of, stiffness to it. Okay? All right, so here we go. We're just going to cut down the middle. They're going to be a little, they starchy, so they're going to stick to stuff sometimes. So we're just going to take them and just cut. And we're not going to do too much cutting because they'll turn into mashed potatoes. So, and you don't want that. We're doing potato salad. So we don't want to do too much cutting. We don't want big chunks either, but we don't want mashed potatoes. All right, you see how I'm cutting those? You can probably cut it a little bit smaller if you like. So that's how we're cutting that. So I'm going to go ahead and go through these real quick, and then we're going to go through what to put in our potato salad. Depends on your taste again. Some people go all out, and they put, walnuts and, I don't know, a whole bunch of other stuff in their potato salad. I don't do that. All I do is put the basic of what I was grown up on, because a lot of people don't like a lot of things in their stuff, so you have to be mindful of other people as well. Even though you might like something, somebody else may not, and you want everybody to get and enjoy what you cook. You don't want to cook a lot of stuff, and some people can only eat 2 things that you cooked. I feel like I've done them misjustice in something, because they came to my house and they were only able to eat 2 things that, because it had other stuff in it. So I try to keep in mind what people, may not like. Okay? All right, so we're getting this on cut up. It's taking a minute here. We want to get them cut up real good. We don't want no big chunks in there. Nobody choking on nothing at all. All right, I'm going to put these in the bowl. So I hope you have your mayonnaise. Go get your mayo. Get your mustard. Get your celery if you want that in there. I don't use it that much, so I won't be having celery in mine. Okay, get your onions. Get your seasoning. I am going to be using my garlic salt. Can you say it with me? My garlic salt, of course. Let's see, pepper and a little bit of salt if you want it, and some relish. That is a norm in potato salad. Relish. and paprika to go on top to make it look good. All right, and don't forget, when you get finished with your potato salad, you need to put it in the refrigerator. Okay, are you guys hanging with me? Are you guys cooking with me? I want you to cook this too. I want you to cook whatever you're going to cook. I want you to cook it and post it to let us see what your traditional Easter dinner is. Okay? All right, there we go. We finished with that. We're going to cut our eggs up. See, this is going real quick. And just remember, guys, this is a dinner. Only thing that's going to take you a long time is that picnic hand. And that's going to be 2 hours. Okay? And the only reason why we're not doing that now, because we have to put a coconut cake in there. And we don't want that coconut cake to, you know, smell like a ham or taste like a ham. So, okay, we're chopping up our eggs. I'm not cutting myself. I know how to do this without hurting myself. So we're going to cut this on up. And then we're going to add in all our stuff that we want to add in with this. Okay? Probably should have used a bigger bowl. But I think it's going to be okay. There we go. Get that mixed up in there. See how we're mixing that up in there real good? We may get some to the side, but it's all right. Okay, so we're going to use this little spoon here so that we can mix it up pretty good. You don't want to use a big spoon, but it's going to mess up. Here we go. Start off with our mayo. I have to wash my hands in between. There we go. Now, I'm going to do, because I use so many potatoes, I'm going to probably do about 3 big spoonfuls. That's 2. This is number 3. I'm going to start off with that, okay? And I'm going to mix it all up in there so I can tell if I'm going to need any more, okay? You want it to be not too stiff, but you don't want it to be too loosey either, okay? Hang with me, guys. We only have a little bit further to go. So, I'm going to fold this over. I think that's going to do it. See? I did 3 spoonfuls. Because after we put all our other stuff in here, wet ingredients, it's going to be pretty moist, okay? Then we're going to add our seasoning. All right? So, here we go. Mustard to your taste. That's up to you, what you want. I'm just, you know, I'm just eyeing it. That's it right now. And then I'll taste as I go to make sure I don't need to add some more. So this is how you can do your potato salad. It's easy, just prep time. That's all it takes, a little prep time. And this is gonna be awesome. Especially after we get all those, woo, all that good seasoning in there. My garlic, oh Lord have mercy. Garlic and my onions, jeez. It's gonna be good. All right, got that going on. Y'all like my shirt? I love my shirt. It says, Shiro of my kitchen. My girlfriend made this for me. I'm going to give the information if you want some made for you. I'm going to be having some probably every Saturday that I do this. I love them. All right, here we go. Relish. Ooh, to your taste. Watch what I pour. Consider how many potatoes I put in. And then you go from there, okay? And then you're going to do it to your taste, all right? Because, all right, I'll do this for you. Spoon. 1, 2, half. Ah! Since y'all want measurements, I'm trying my best, y'all. I'm trying my best. When I say I cook Grandma Martha style, I cook Grandma Martha style. That's what I do. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Okay, I think that might be pretty good. I might can go ahead. So we're gonna say we're gonna go ahead with 2 spoonfuls of relish. So we're gonna do that. That's your measurement for that. 2 spoonfuls. All right. All right, so that's it for that. Gonna cut up a little bit of onions, not much, just a little bit I had in the corner, that's it. If you want some onions in it, if you don't have to put them in there. So I'm cutting up a little bit. And I'm gonna put them in there. There we go. And that's it. I'm gonna stir it up. Stir it up. This potato salad is gonna be the bomb. Okay. Now, hold on 1 second. We're gonna do a little bit of salt, just a little bit, because I'm finna put in some garlic salt. I'm gonna do our pepper to your taste, and we're gonna be finished with this. Yes, we are. Now make sure everything gets some. All right. Now, wait a minute. I have to finish using my other one first. Put that on in there. Ooh, that's gonna be good. All right. And see, the garlic salt that I use has a little bit of parsley and all that stuff in there. So you'll have some of that good looking stuff and tasting stuff in there as well. So I'm gonna finish that up. There we go. We finished all that. And that is it with this, guys. You could put a little sugar. Just a little bit if you want. I'm not gonna put much. This says 1 teaspoon, so I'm putting like less than half a teaspoon of sugar. And that's to bring the flavor out. That's it. It's not gonna taste sugary or anything like that. It's just to help bring those flavors out, because we got a lot of salty flavors in there. You know, with the mustard and salt and garlic salt and all that stuff like that, and the relish, that sugar will help bring that out. So let me do a little taste here. That's good. I didn't even have to taste like in between as I was doing. That's good. I like that. Okay, so we're gonna smooth it out. This is how they do. Grandma them. Of course, it looks better than mine because I got all this stuff on the edge, but we smooth it out. Make it even. So we're gonna wipe this from around the edges and all that stuff like that. Yes. Then we're gonna take a little paprika. Not for the flavor as much, just to decorate it. See what I'm saying? And there you go. voila, you got your potato salad. Potato salad, however you want to make it, whatever you want to put in it. This is how it's done. Easy as pie. So put this in the refrigerator. Gonna cover it up with our foil or with our little plastic stuff and put it in the refrigerator and let that be cooling. Okay, that's what we doing. All right, clean this off. And we're gonna straighten up a little bit, and we get ready to do our coconut pie. Well, coconut cake. I'm sorry. Who got excited? Thought I was gonna do another pie. Okay. So we like to put all our stuff up. So that we can have a clean kitchen. And we can concentrate on the next thing we getting ready to do. And that is our coconut cake. So guys, go in your pantry, get those ingredients that you need for your coconut cake so we can get this done and get it in the oven. All right? And then we'll be finished, guys. All you have to do is put your meat in after you finish your cake. And you have your dinner. And we've only been up here about 30 some minutes, right? Yes. Stir this up a little bit. Throw that in the trash. Just keep an eye on your pot. So now I probably can put my top on because the water's down some. Just in case. We'll see. Alright, guys. So we're getting ready to do our cake. And this is going to be very simple. Move it back some. Very simple. Get my little pot. Some of butter. All right. Okay. Get ready to get started. So get your flour, get your sugar, get your flour, get your sugar, get all your stuff, everything you need, and coconut flakes, okay, and your flavoring. So we're gonna put all that in, and this is gonna be our coconut cake. It really is our regular, somewhat basic cake. You're just putting your flavor in it, and you're putting some coconut inside that cake mix, and then we're gonna do the topping. Choose whatever topping you want. Choose whatever frosting you want. I'm gonna use probably cream cheese frosting, and I'm gonna put my flavoring in and some coconut in it, and also I think I might just throw a little raspberry on top, in the middle rather, as well. So that's up to you. You can put raspberry, lemon, whatever you want to put in it. This is your cake. Make it the way you want to make it as well, okay? Ooh, I can't believe I got a little stuff on my thing, but I am a cook. So let's just get started, and we're going to need our buttermilk, okay? Okay, so we're going to start off with our 2 heaping flour. Cups of flour. 2 heaping cups of flour, okay? Thank you for your love. I appreciate that. Appreciate those hearts. All right. And guys, when you're cooking this, please post. Let us see those. I thank Yolanda for posting. She cooked what we cooked last Saturday. She cooked the whole dinner, the whole thing. Thank you, Yolanda, for cooking it and posting. And I thank you guys as well. That's 2 cups. A bit more. for posting. I thank you. Just post your pics. Sorry about this. I had my stuff over here. Alrighty. And so we're going with our 2 cups of sugar in there. While we got that going, we're going to do our 2.5 sticks of butter. Get that melted. Of course, like I said before, you can also whip your sugar and your soft butter together. A lot of people do that with their cakes. I just melt it. That's what I'm used to. That's the way my grandmother taught me. I have done it, cooked it both ways, baked it both ways. Both ways are pretty good. I still like my old way, so I still do it that way. You may like the other way, long as it turns out good, okay? Long as it turns out good, you all right. Okay, so we got our sugar and our, we're gonna just leave this like this since we didn't sift it. This is my part of shortcut sifting. There we go. Sift it. All right, buttermilk going in, 1 cup. Straight in the middle. 1 cup. Eggs, 3. 1. Gotta be at the count. 2. 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. For all my Latino people that I love. Alrighty. So we have that going. And we're waiting on our butter a little bit. We're going to put a cup of flakes. And this is sweetened. Our sweetened coconut. Okay? Flakes. So we're going to go ahead and mix that all together. And guys, this is how you make a pretty good wedding cake as well, and you don't put any flavoring or any dye or anything in it to turn the color. It'll be a white cake, a pretty white wedding cake, you know. You just put clear flavoring in. Oh, good. This is turning out real good. Y'all guys see that? Look at that. Real good. Okay. Y'all hang with me. We have a whole dinner done in an hour. And your family will love you. So, all right, we're getting this butter together. Getting it on melted, and we're going to put in our flavoring. So now you can choose any flavoring that you like. Vanilla, almond. Almond is real good, and it's real popular with wedding cakes as well. So almond, good. Everything is good. Whatever you choose should be good. You know? Whatever you choose. So this is it, and we're going to put it in our 9-inch pans, cake pans, and we're going to bake this for probably about 30 minutes, if that. It depends on your oven. Again, it really depends on your oven. So if you want tips on how to do your frosting, just hit me up, and go on my page and look, because it's up there, of how to do the frosting. That's how to do the chocolate frosting, how to do your regular cream cheese frosting. That's on my website as well, so just go to my website, check that out, or either scroll down my Facebook information stuff and check it out that way. Also on Twitter, on both of my websites, my market website and my sweetsforyou.net, definitely up there for you for that. And also go to my Sweets For You Facebook page as well. We have a lot of that up there. All right, I think this is ready. Yep, our butter is ready. So we're gonna pour it all in. Woo, look at that. Good butter. Turn this off. This over there. And we're getting ready to. There you go. Let's see that. Look how good that looks. Look at that. Oh my gosh, guys. That's going to be your coconut cake. And it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. 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 All right. That's good right there. Real good. Now this is the point where you probably want to do a taste. Okay. That's good. And then me for that falling there. That's good. With the coconut. That is it, guys. We're gonna put it in our things. Cut the oven on to bake 350. Start. Pour this in here. I think I might put just a little bit of my baker's choice on it. Just a little bit, not much. Make sure we get all this in here. Look at there. I want you to see how it comes out. Ooh, that is so good. Look at that. All right, and that's our first pan. So I'm going to do it to our next one. Take that one, put it out the way. Spray this one. There you go. Just pour that. Look at that. Oh my goodness gracious. So good. You want to get it all in there. I think I might need to pour some more in the other one because the other one might be a little jealous. It's getting a little bit more than that one. That's good. Look at that. Guys, that's going to be absolutely wonderful, okay? So we're going to put these in. Let them bake. Like I said, probably about 30 minutes. And they should be done. Put whatever frosting you want to put on it. Make sure you put your coconuts on top, whatever frosting that you choose. And hey, enjoy it. Send me some pics. Let me know if it was complicated, if it was easy, if it turned out all right, or you just gonna have to do this again, whatever. But I want you guys to be cooking with me. We home, we back in the kitchen where we should be anyway, cooking that delicious dinner that our family can have, so we won't have to put all those preservatives or eat all those preservatives of someone else cooking. Okay, this is the great thing about cooking at home. You add what you want, you take out what you want. Okay, you don't have to settle for if you want pork in your cabbage. If you don't want pork in your cabbage and you already having pork, so you get to choose. All right, you don't have to go through a line that already have put that out for you and have made that choice for you. You get to choose, okay? And you get to put in how much salt, how less salt that you want for your family. All right, so thank you guys for hanging out with me this morning. We have done a plum dinner, And about 45 minutes, of course, we gotta let the ham and stuff cook, but we've gotten it together. And all you have to do is sit back and just relax for a little while. All right? Put it in the stove and let it bake, let it cook, and sit back and drink on some tea, some Kool-Aid or whatever you want to drink on, and have a good day. Thank you. I love you, Facebook family. Continue to pray for me as I continue to pray for you. All right? And we are in this together, cooking at home and doing it Grandma Marcus style. Love you. Mwah.